Alumni Association. I'm sending you this video to forward your thank you letters and videos from the Alumni Association scholarships that you awarded for this academic year. So you had 10 recipients, and 2 of them chose to record a video, which we'll show right after my video is done. And then the other 8 decided to write a letter and include photos of themselves. So that is also attached to this email. I hope you enjoy, and we really appreciate your contributions and ongoing support of the students. So thank you very much, and I hope you have a great time listening to these words of gratitude from our students. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kayla Cornell Mosinares, and I am making this video to truly say thank you, like really thank you from the bottom of my heart to the Alumni Association for honoring me and picking me as one of the recipients to receive the Alumni Association scholarships for returning students here at MPC. There are no words to describe that moment where I opened that email and I was notified that I was honored to be one of the recipients for this scholarship. I was so excited. I was so thrilled, filled with so much joy, because I know this is going to benefit me and help me so much down my educational journey here at MPC. I'm majoring here in pre-nursing. Hopefully, I am going to get my associate's degree for transferring for pre-nursing, because my whole dream is to get into the medical field as a registered nurse here in the state of California. I want to help others during a tough time, during obstacles. I want to help families who really maybe might not have such a great support system. I want to work with a team of nurses who will put the patient's needs before ours, who will just be there as another family, as another support system, helping them through those rough moments in time. Because when I was really young, I lost my mom and my dad became a single parent. It was a really hard transition from one day having one of my parents who I loved, who was my best friend, who holded like half of my heart, who gave life to me, to the second day losing her. The nurses were really there for me, like if they were my family, like if they were all my aunts and my sisters and my cousins. They didn't see me as just the daughter of the patient. They saw me as their family. They really made me and my dad feel loved, and they made us feel cared, and that we could take our time, and that it's not going to be easy. It really showed me everything that nurses do, just besides all the surgical, all the bedside manner stuff. They do so much more than what is just said like on the pamphlet. They really connect with the family, and I really saw that firsthand. And then since then I was like, you know what, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do, like with all my heart. I want to care for those who maybe don't have that support system, especially with my dad being a single parent. I was always thinking of, after graduating high school, should I go to a straight 4-year university or college, or should I stay here at community college? I just never wanted to be a burden with him. We have had those financial moments that we have been a bit unstable, because paying for everything is a bit hard for him, with him just being alone. But now that I have a job and that I can provide for myself a bit more, I don't have, to feel like such a burden, even though he always tells me that I'm not. And I think this scholarship is just going to help me in so much here for school, for materials, to take care of some of the costs that I will owe for other things as well. This is truly going to be so amazing for me, and any amount of money is amazing. Any amount is such a blessing, and I find it so rewarding that I'm getting this, and I'm just so excited, and I'm just so thrilled, and I just want to say thank you so much. My educational path hasn't been the easiest. When I came here to the United States, I was young, so I had problems learning the language of English. I had ELA, I needed to go to speech therapy. But since then, now I am fluent in English and as well as in Spanish, my native language. And I just want to show everyone that even though life can get really hard and it can be really rough, there are light. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, and nothing is impossible as long as you have those people who you love, who you care the most on your sidelines, that support system. And now I have a new support system here at MPC. Everyone, the staff, my new friends that I have made, connections, my professors, they all really want to see me succeed. And I couldn't thank you enough for everything in general, but overall this scholarship, because I know it's really going to help me in the end for my educational path. And just thank you so much, because you don't know how much I truly appreciate this.
Thank you, Alumni Association. I am Donald Brown. I will be receiving the Alumni Association Scholarship Returning Student Scholarship awarded at the MPC Foundation. I am from Chicago, Illinois, and I am attending grammar school there and high school, but I left in my sophomore year to attend the Job Corps in Paducah, Kentucky, a trade school there. There, I took an apprenticeship studying carpentry, but as I was in my 6 months of the trade, a U.S. Army recruiter came to the trade school and offered me a chance to serve the country and complete my trade in the U.S. Army. So I accepted, but I didn't get to complete my trade, but I did basic training at Fort Jackson in South Carolina at AIT there as a personnel record specialist, but left the training in the last 2 weeks of the training to go to Fort Gordon, Georgia for communication training and pulse code modulation. I finished the training and took a leave to return to my hometown before being stationed in Korea. I did a year tour there in the country and returned to the United States to do a tour for 2 years at Fort Hood, Texas, before returning back to Korea for another 1 year tour there. However, on the tour, I started and completed my GED at the community college overseas, LA Metro College, and I did with scores higher than seniors graduating of that year. After the tour was over, I then returned to the United States to do a final active duty tour at Fort Polk, Louisiana. However, after leaving active duty for 2 years, I returned to the U.S. Army National Guard as a tanker and attended the Northwestern State University of Louisiana. But the California U.S. Army National Guard at MPC needed help, according to my unit in Louisiana, and I volunteered for the tour here and have been here since. I started going to MPC after arriving 2 years later. I received an AA degree in General Studies before going to CSUMB to study in Computer Science. Then I finished the units for the bachelor requirements in Computer Science, but returned back to MPC to pursue more ongoing education studies. And at that time, I received degrees in Certificate of Achievement in Physical Fitness Instructor Training, AS, and Certificate of Achievement with Honors, Physical Education, AS degree with honors, in dance, AA with honors, and in massage therapy, AS degree, Certificate of Achievement with honors, General Education, US Breath, Certificate of Achievement in General Education, IGETC, Certificate of Achievement, Hospitality Operation Management, Food and Beverage Management, concentration, AS degree with honors, Hospitality, Food and Beverage Management, Baking and Pastry Art concentration, AS degree with honors, Hospitality, Food and Beverage, Sustainable Culinary Arts concentration, AS degree with honors, Sustainable Food and Beverage Management Certificate in Genealogy, after coaching, a Certificate of Achievement. I am currently the Center of Creative Arts for ASNPC Student Government and President of the Music Club, and ICC representative for the Veterans Club. Also a member of the Emoji program, and also been ambassador for the program. I have been inducted into the National Society of Leadership and Success here at MPC. I'm studying hospitality at this time. My education and career goals will be to learn more about food service and make a career of it. I have just graduated with an AS degree in Business Administration with Certificate of Achievement with honors in it also. The scholarship award to me at this time will help me purchase a book and other items that may be needed in accomplishing my continuous goals with AS and hospitality sustainable art. Thank you very much, Alumni Association. Monetary funds have been the major described obstacles I have faced on my journey to obtain an education. At this time, the Alumni Association Scholarship Returning Student Scholarship awarded at MPC Foundation will help me with this obstacle.